Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm going to walk you through a regular service in PestPack. You see we have nothing scheduled for today. We're going to create a new order. We're going to do a tech op today. We're going to create a tech op in for the Presto office. Doing a tech op, you're going to change this from service order to production and hit save. This is an alert. If the office has anything to alert you about, then it'll show up on the screen and the office can change that. You can actually add an HH alert as well, and I will show you how to do that in just a minute. You see here, you've got location instructions. You can actually click on that to open it. It's going to show the same exact thing. You scroll down, you have your services. Again, you've got production order there. You've already created that production order. And when you have a production order, it has $0 value. Okay? You can look up past history here. As you can see here, if you click any one of these, you see who did it, what service was done, the instructions again. If you look at the top right hand corner, you can actually see the printer there, and you can print the actual order. You open, and you can see what was done. Now I came to this because I want to show you. You've got your purchase order, your terms, general comments, and instructions. This is really the first thing people are going to see when they come to your service ticket. So you want to make sure that you're putting something in that column. Whether you're doing a service or whether you're doing a tech op, you always want to put something in that column. Okay? You've got your conditions, your observations, your products supplied, the pest activity, device inspection summary, area comments, and some other things going on down here. Okay? So let's go back to PestPack. All right? And I'm going to show you how to put everything in there. So you've got, of course, your contacts there. You can add and edit your contacts. You've got documents in here. If you look at your documents, just some different things that somebody was playing around with. All right, so let's go ahead and go up to services. Let's add under pest class. Let's add a tech op. You don't have to add anything else in here. You hit add, and then you hit start. Okay. Now, we're going to hit activities. Actually, before we hit activities, let's go down here. We talked about notes. So you've got some areas right here. Service instructions. You can write service instructions here. These are instructions for you in the field. Very similar to the location instructions. And then you've got order instructions, which are just used for this particular order. I don't recommend using those. There's no real reason at this point to use those. Okay? And then you've got your other notes and attachments. If you add anything here, okay, it is not going to show up to the customer. Anything you add anywhere on here, as far as notes, is not going to show up to the customer. You see here where it says show previous notes. If you click that, you've got a few different things here. Now I will tell you that these top 3 or top 4 will show up to the customer, and they've already been entered, and I will show you where that was entered. And the admin will not show up, or your customer will not show up. Okay? To the customer. And I will show you how to do all that once we get started. Okay, hit activities. Alright, first, let's say we're using a material. Let's say we're using, under crawling insect, we're using Alpine WSG. We're going to use 32 ounces of it, which is a 1/4 gallon. And we're going to go in at 20 grams per gallon. We're shooting for German roaches. If we have another pest that we're trying to shoot for, we click on the button. Ants, what type of ant? Let's say odorous house ant and or pavement ant. Okay, we save that, and we've added those 2 other pests. You've got to click on the areas. Click on that button, and this will give you all the areas that you're treating for. You may do the exterior, the classroom, floors, etc. When you see the actual app or an actual customer, these templates may be different. We have back of house, front of house. There's a little arrow next to it. If you look on the right, if you click that arrow, that actually expands it to another area or a nested area. Okay, but today, let's say we're just doing the kitchen area and other. All right, let's save. So we treated today for German roaches and house ants and pavement ants in the kitchen and other. Okay, a lot of this other stuff is already pre-filled out for you. Method is crack and crevice. Of course, you can do power sprayer, spot treatment, etc. Okay, most of the time that's going to be crack and crevice. Equipment, you've got 1 gallon B&G tank or a sprayer, and your rate, of course, that's usually going to stay at 1 gallon to 1,000 square feet. Now this changes depending upon the chemical that you're using as well. All right. Weather conditions, square feet, cubic feet, linear feet, wind velocity, air temperature. That stuff is needed if you're doing any exterior treatment. Okay, this is real simple, real quick. You hit save. Next, if we're going to do any conditions, we're going to report any conditions to the customer. Right, this is conditions. You see that there's nowhere to add conditions here. Okay? What you've got to do is you've got to go to the first of the 6 tabs, and you've got to click Inspection Results. Once you're inside Inspection Results, then you go back to Activities or Conditions, and here's where all the conditions are inserted. You click on this plus button, you have physical condition and sanitation. Let's just do sanitation today, and the sanitation here is, it's so-so. Let's call it a 5. Corrective action, you've got a drop-down list of several different things that you can add here. Let's just say food and trash behind the equipment. Now remember, you want to personalize this the best that you can, and some guys don't even use this, they just write it themselves, which I often do as well. But for today, let's just use that. And we're going to save it. Done. All right. Now, this is your notes. This is the one that gives everybody a fit. If you see here, under activities at the top, it says inspection results. If you type a comment here, let's try it. This is under inspection results. Okay, let's save that. Now watch where this is printed when we print it at the end. Okay? When you are entering comments to the customer, you want to make sure that under activities you have an order number. The very first one the customer sees, this is where you're going to enter it. Okay? So I'll say, hello, Mr. Customer. This is what they see. Okay? It's very simple. If you want to edit it, of course there's no plus here now. You just type on it and you'll go right back into it and edit it. Okay? This is for any pest findings. You'll notice there's, again, nothing to nowhere to put it. When you're talking about pest findings or sanitation, when you're talking about pest findings or conditions, you're always going to be in an area, and we use the inspection results as an area. So if you're inside of inspection results, you see again under activities, you see inspection results, then you can click your pest findings. Let's say you saw some roaches, German roaches, you saw them. How many did you see? You saw 3 of them. That works. Or let's say you saw evidence. What evidence did you find? German roaches found on monitor. Great. Hit save. Okay? Real easy, real simple. The last tab here, the final tab, is documents. If you want to add any documents to the report, or if you want to take a picture, it's very easy to take a picture. You hit take photo, enter the file name, window broken, and click OK. And you can take a picture of the broken window. Okay. Now, select that. And then when you send the report to the customer, it will send with a picture of that. All right. So now we're going to be done. You hit complete. Add your signature. The customer signs. Add their name. And complete. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now you can email the report or print the report. And I told you a little while ago that I was going to show you what it looked like. So we're going to print the report. We're going to print the inspection report. Default settings. We're going to take a look over where everything landed. As you see here, under general comments, it says, "Hello, Mr. Customer." Okay. Now, where did we put the other comment that we wrote? Under sanitation and conditions, rather, you've got the sanitation condition and the action, right? Now here's where the other comments are. They kind of get lost all the way down here. There's area comments. You can write a comment for every area if you choose, but I don't think it's necessary. See that? This is under inspection results. So this is where that area comment came out to be. It's as simple as one button. So there you go. If you have any questions, let's take care of them. Thanks.